This video we are doing in our high voltage engineering lab is to show how it is important to have everything de-energized when you leave a premises where the generator should not be energized, and how to enter into the test bay with confidence so that all the energy storage equipment are all de-energized and grounded. And after that, it is also going to show how to remove the ground and energize the unit you want, and back to de-energizing the unit so it is safe for living in its position. And Muhammad Saleh Munassan is going to show us how the test equipment of the impulse generator at the University of Waterloo is going to work. Start your thing.
Each test bay coming with fans, which is designed with appropriate clearance to just avoid any discharge to come out from the fans and hurt any user. So with each bay, test bay, we have a power panel and interlock system. So power panel, it has a main switch that energizes the interlock system, and you can energize the whole generator from here. So the first step to take is just turn on this switch to on mode, and now our interlock system is energized. Otherwise, you cannot open the interlock system and go in. So now this yellow LED indicate that the interlock system is on. I can just turn this one on, and then the door can be open. So if I push the door is open. So we haven't been running any tests before, so this whole system is not de-energized and grounded. So we have a whole generator which has a ground stick here, which connects the source part to the ground. So what we have here is a ground stick, which is a rod, insulating rod, which has a conductor part at the end, which is connected to the ground through a wire. So it will literally connect a ground to the output high voltage source, and make sure, as long as we are working inside this high voltage bay, this ground rod has to be there and has to be grounded. So when we want to now we can touch everywhere and work with our equipment and set up our test. And then we are done with the test, with the setting up everything. We have to just, at the last part of our work, we have to just remove the ground stick and then put it on the ground, and we can go out and energize the system.
The generator also has additional ground which we can remove from outside.
Yeah, so the generator itself has several grounding features to ground the capacitors and energizers pipe. So now, okay, the setup is now ready, and the ground rod is on the ground, on the floor, and then now we can close the door. So if you don't close the door and try to energize, it doesn't work. So to energize, we have to press and hold this black button. If I just press it and hold now, it doesn't work because the door is open, obviously. So I have to close the door and turn this knob. Even if I close the door completely and don't turn this knob, this one doesn't work. So and then now we'll turn this one, and the red light goes away, means that the door is locked and this one is locked. So now I press and hold this one, then it will be energized the whole system. So and the red flashing light indicates that the generator now has the ability to make high voltage pulses. So, and then we have our controller here. So although we just removed that ground stick, the system has their own grounding system. So the capacitor are all shorted together through a conductive strip. Then when we open this switch, that grounding strip will be replaced by insulating rope. So now the capacitor are released from the ground, and now we can apply the voltage. So then when I want to apply the voltage, I can release the DC source ground of pressing the button. So like that, this one released from the ground, and now the generator is ready to apply will start charging the capacitor. And when it get the desired voltage, you will hear a horn, and then after that you're gonna have a discharge.
Okay, next video.
So I've done with my test, and now I just want to go in and, for example, take out my samples or my test apparatus. So I have to shut off the controller system, and then I have to go. I have to wait for the system to be safely grounded and go in. So if I try to just open the door, it doesn't, because it's the interlock system doesn't let you do that. So for going entering the test bay, you have to press this button which says request to enter, and then when you press this enter, this red flashing goes off, and then the system automatically does all of the grounding procedure. And whenever this yellow light comes on, we understand that everything is fine, and then we can open the interlock system and go in.
Yeah, it waits for some time to make sure that all the charges are de-energized first.
Exactly. Yeah, so now we can just turn the knob and open the door. So the first thing we're gonna touch when we go into the lab, although it's grounded, we have to just pick the ground stick and put it on the DC source charger. So the first thing I'm doing is taking off this and put it on the output DC connector. So now the system is grounded completely, and I'm sure that all of the charges are gone. Now I can just go in, touch any equipment I want, and change my sample or do any modification I like. So that's all for the de-energizing process.
Okay, thank you.